World War III fears heightened this week when Kim Jongun tested a ballistic missile which the hermit state said proved anywhere in the United States was now within reach. U.S. President Donald Trump responded by promising to deal with the threat. Thousands of North Korean citizens turned out in Pyongyang's Kim Il-sung Square to mark the most powerful intercontinental ballistic missile in North Korea's history. Residents stood with the military for the event, where attendance is usually mandatory for such a show of force. In North Korea celebrations, thousands turned out in the square over the launch. Such celebrations have also been held after previous launches. Back in September, Kim himself was pictured arm-in-arm with his military chiefs, following a missile test which coincided with the 69th anniversary of the nation's beginning. On Tuesday, after the launch, North Korean state media said on Twitter the Hwa-15 ICBM was a historic step towards completing the state's nuclear force. Pyongyang boasted its most powerful missile to date was capable of striking anywhere on the U.S. mainland. Friday, December 1, 2017, bicycles appear to be the only method of transport in the industrial city of Chongqing. Getty military members gathered for the Pyongyang celebration. The U.S. president hit back saying he would deal with the problem. Before tweeting, Kim had not listened to advice from China to clamp down, meaning North Korea was now even more isolated and dangerous than previously thought. He wrote, "The Chinese envoy, who just returned from North Korea, seems to have had no impact on Little Rocket Man. Hard to believe his people, and the military, put up with living in such horrible conditions." Russia and China condemned the launch. Russia has also waded into the latest development, saying Moscow is preparing for war. The nation's Security Council Secretary Nikolai Patrushev admitted Kim's actions had put the Kremlin on high alert. Getty North Korean citizens gathered for the celebration. Yonhap. More celebrations were held the day after he said, "If there is military action, and some countries do not rule it out, this would create all sorts of problems, including for us." Mr. Patrushev said Russia was preparing for tensions to erupt between North Korea and the United States. Japanese media reports Tuesday's missile was in the air for 50 minutes, indicating a very high-altitude flight path. It traveled east for around 620 miles into an altitude of 2,500 miles before crashing into the Sea of Japan.